Hey yo, Sarah Luhu here, and we are back again with Danganronpa. So last time Sayaka was killed, she was taken from us. I thought she was probably going to be like the murderer from the way that the game was kind of setting her up a little, but it turns out she was going to be the victim, and I was just kind of being a dick to her towards the end, wasn't I? I was just calling her everything under the sun, saying how suspicious she was, and I feel a little bad about that now. But, yeah, so now somebody has killed somebody, and, Monokuma is going to explain to us the second part of graduation. If you don't recall, the first part of graduation was that we had to kill somebody in order to get out of here, I believe. And, yeah, so now he's going to explain to us about graduation. Let's go! Just like I explained before, you must kill someone if you want to leave. However, even if you do that, there's still one more part to the agreement you have to uphold, remember? You are referring to the rule number 6 of the school regulations. Anyone who kills a fellow student and becomes blackened will graduate unless they are something. If you are the blackened that committed the murder, you can't be found out by the other students. That is what you are talking about, is it not? Exactly! Probably. Bingo! It's not enough to just kill someone, you have to actually get away with it, which naturally means you need a system in place to assess whether or not it's been gotten away with. So, a certain amount of time after a murder has taken place, a class trial will begin. So this is where the Phoenix Wright aspect comes into play, huh? Class trial? Yep, it'll begin in a few hours after the murder. Everyone will gather together, including the blackened who committed the murder. So, if it starts a few hours after the trial, does that mean we get to go and investigate and stuff? Because, like, I was thinking I had to get everything in the moment back there when I was, searching for Sayaka. And then I was looking all around the room at every little thing I could because I didn't think I might get a chance. But if we have a few hours, we might get a chance to go and investigate a bit more. So we'll find out. And then, they and the spotless students will all engage in one big debate showdown. So we're just going to...
Trial, you'll have to present your arguments about who you think the blackened is.
So not only do we have to find out, like... Well, no, we already kind of have how she died. Because, knife in the gut, that's pretty clear. But we also have to figure out who did it. And, I mean, we have one suspect. Bia, who was pretty late to the gathering at breakfast, but I think that's a bit too obvious. I don't know, it's going to be a mystery and we're going to have to solve it, so we'll see in a bit.
Once everything comes to an end, the outcome will be decided by popular vote.
Okay, so we got a jury system going.
If the answer you've arrived at is correct,
then
only the one that disturbed your peace will be punished. The rest may continue their communal life.
I don't like the sound of punished. What would that be?
If you choose poorly,
then
the one who got away with murder will survive, and the rest of you will receive your punishment.
So one gets away and the rest of us get punished, or one gets punished and the rest of us get away. Yeah, okay, so he's saying he's going to kill us, isn't he?
Rules go, that's all there is to it.
Alright. Simple enough.
So, what exactly is this punishment you keep talking about? Oh, well, to put it simply, it's execution.
I figured.
Execution?
What?
And by execution, you mean... I mean killing you. Death. Yeah.
Is execution.
Precisely.
Electric chair. Poison gas. Torn apart like a paper plane in a hurricane.
Monokuma, you are the scariest freaking teddy bear I've ever seen. So, to make sure I understand, if we get the culprit right, then only they die. But if we get it wrong, all the rest of us get executed?
Well,
What a smart little chimpanzee you are. Look at you, imply you didn't do it without actually saying it.
That is clever, Taku, but I don't think Taku would do that. Oh, he's too good for all that.
So, it's basically what the outside world calls a lay judge system, or an inquisition type thing. Which means you'll be deciding who you think the killer is. But judge carefully, because all your lives are on the line. Okay, let me just add the rule I just described to your handbook. Make sure to keep it in mind.
The new rule has been added to the regulations menu. I forgot that he can just throw in new little things whenever he feels like it. That's gonna be a problem later on, I'm sure. Well, wait, hold on a second. You're freaking insane, you know that? Yeah. A class trial? What the hell is that? I don't want anything to do with it. You're probably obliged. I don't.
What's this?
Just saying. Why not?
Stop it!
What do you mean, why not? Why do I have to waste my time trying to figure out who murdered someone? Oh, I don't know, so the killer doesn't get away and the rest of us get murdered, Junko? I mean, come on. What are you? Wait, what? Are you saying you're not going to participate in the trial? Only punishment awaits us, blasphemy. Don't do it, Junko. Don't do it.
What are you talking about?
What? Punishment? I don't know, like, friggin', oh, okay. I don't know, throw you in a deep, dark, scary prison or something. Well, that's better than dying, just saying. Oh, pardon me. Shut the hell up. Say whatever you want. I'm not going to be a part of this. Don't be so selfish.
Stop it!
You're the one being selfish. Kill whoever you want. It's got nothing to do with me. The evil standing here before me. I'm trembling with fear. But I won't give in to such evil. It's my style to stick it out and resist till the very end. You're not the hero of the story. You realize that, Monica, right? If you really want to get out of here, you'll have to go through me first. He's acting like a little action hero, and he is not. As he said that, he came charging at us, although it was more of a waddle. But then... Junko, no, you idiot! You freaking idiot! You're not supposed to assault it! Oh, you stupid girl. No, I don't think you should be. Son of a bitch.
You violated a school regulation.
Indeed she did.
I invoke the mighty summon spell. Help! To me, godly spear, Gungnir.
Godly spirit. Oh! Oh! Shit! God dang it! Chew down now. You're not walking away from that, Junko. You shouldn't have done it. Why couldn't you just freaking play along, girl?
This wasn't supposed to... Why me?
Suddenly, right at the end, her eyes shot wide open. And just like that, she never moved again. God damn it, Junko. All you had to do was go along with things. What the? I don't... This can't be real. No way! Now, I am painfully aware of the great power and meaning of a promise. I really wanted to keep a corpse from popping up for no good reason, you know. But I guess you all needed to be taught a lesson after all. Ah, what an amazing promise. But now you guys understand, right? Understand that you're actually going to... Yeah. We get it. I've frickin' gone from the beginning that you were serious about killing us, but...
Full of holes, exploded, buried alive, disintegrated, etc.
We get it.
So, if you don't want that to happen to you, you'd best obey those school regulations.
We've been doing our best. It's not our fault that these dead bodies keep popping up. Junko's body had been impaled with a bunch of spears. An unbelievable amount of blood started pouring out of her body. It was the first time I'd ever seen the moment someone's life came to an end. We've seen dead bodies before, but we never seen a person die. Nobody there could deny what they'd seen. Junko, who just until just a second ago had been our friend, was dead. She died. She'd been murdered. In simple terms, it was the death of a human being. It's really not all that shocking. She just died, that's all. Just went and died. It's no more remarkable than the inevitable demise of the entire human race. Really, Monica, do you really have to make this so depressing? It's just as natural as the eventual end of the world itself. This isn't some superhero comic, so it's not like when you die, you didn't really die. So this is reality.
Why?
Why did you have to kill her? Didn't you say you would put her in a prison or something? Yeah, that's a good point, but I mean, she did kind of assault him, and I thought that was pretty clear when he was willing to explode Mondo. Yeah, that he actually meant murder with punishment. I changed my mind. Or that works too. No, you've been wanting to kill someone this entire time.
Say what?
Kill the entire time? Don't be silly! You can't kill time. Or are you being metaphorical? Are you saying I wanted to waste time this whole time?
Come on, what do you take me for? I'm Monokuma.
Well now.
Anyway, none of that matters right now, doesn't it? But Kyoko's... So, I don't know, Kyoko seems pretty insightful on things, so if he actually did want to kill someone this entire time, then maybe they were right about the whole serial killer thing? Otherwise, why even bring that up? Who knows? I have something I'd like to give you to help you in your search for the Blackened. Monokuma file, huh? This little file has all the information I've gathered about the death in question. I like to call it
The Monokuma file.
So wait, does this mean we don't get to investigate things? So I was looking forward to going, like, and doing crime scene stuff. Oh well. I mean, naturally, you guys aren't experts at this kind of thing, so you can only do so much with that corpse. So instead, I've gathered up everything I know about the circumstances and cause of death. What's that? How do I know the cause of death, you ask? Because the surveillance cameras picked up the whole thing. I got to see it all go down.
So then,
Wait, so then you know who killed Sayaka? Well, I mean, of course he would, or else how could he know who the Blackened was in order to give a fair trial, right? Of course I do. If I didn't, I couldn't possibly pass a fair and accurate judgment during the trial, now could I? Exactly, see?
correct.
That's a good point. The judge has to be able to make the proper decision. That's somehow comforting. I guess it is. Now then, please put your full effort behind your investigation. After all, you don't have any choice but to give it your best shot. Yeah, exactly. Why couldn't you just fucking do this shit with us, Junko, instead of going and getting yourself killed? Seriously, you don't have a choice. Otherwise, you'll die, you know. Just saying. Okay, so we'll meet up for the class trial in a little while. So, okay, with that, Monokuma disappeared once again. He left us stunned and confused. He left us at a total loss. He left us with Junko's dead body growing colder right in front of us. Yeah, and for who knows how long, nobody said a word. The fact that Sayaka and Junko were dead was a huge shock, of course, but there was more to it than that. There was a murderer somewhere among us. It was also the idea that one of us had actually murdered somebody. Everybody's suspicious of everybody right now. I mean, technically, and that if we didn't find out who it was, we would all die here. I mean, technically, whoever the murderer is kind of now responsible for two people dying rather than just one. Because, like, Junko wouldn't have even been in this position if, like, somebody hadn't been murdered to begin with. So, you know, whoever the murderer is, you now have 2 lives on your head. Good job there, buddy. Alright, we found ourselves in a situation where we couldn't help but look at each other with open suspicion. It was the worst situation imaginable, and yet, even in such a perversely terrible situation, she didn't show the slightest hint that had gotten to her. Who, Kyoko? Yeah, of course, Kyoko. Okay, now's no time to wallow in your depression. The worst thing we can do right now is lose all faith in each other. So, let's get to investigating! That would lead to the same disastrous result as having total faith in everyone.
What?
Huh?
In other words,
Cooperation is absolutely key at this point. Who you decide to trust or not trust is of course up to you. I don't trust Celeste, but yeah, I don't know if she's... Wait, was Celeste early or late? I think she was... No, she wasn't early, because I remember the early group was Taka, Chihiro, but then again, they could have been there. Shoot, it could have been anyone, really, because the early people could have done it, like, first thing in the morning and gone, you know, straight to the hall after the deed, or... You know, the second group of people could have... I don't think the second group is quite as likely because they'd have to, you know, make their way around both the first group and the other group coming later. They'd have too many eyes on them. The last group has a lot of possibility to them, but... Who's even to say it happened first thing in the morning, though, because... If... Like, Makoto believes that Sayaka would have been part of the first group with Chihiro and Taka and all those guys. I don't know, it's a difficult little conundrum. Alright, so anywho, continuing to think about and talk about the deceased certainly isn't going to help anything. Saying stuff like that is just... How many times have I told you, anyone who can't adapt will die. Death is the only thing awaiting those who are unable or unwilling to adapt. She has a good point, even if she is a total bitch. If that happens, you only have yourself to blame.
that's terrible.
What an awful thing to say, especially after what's happened.
Just a second.
Right now, exposing the killer is the most important thing, because if we don't, we're all going to die here.
She's right. We need to begin our search right away.
Of course.
Either way, we can't run away from the situation, so we have no choice but to move forward. We just have to do it, I guess. But what other choice do we have? No way in hell am I letting someone kill me. Alright, damn it, let's do it. Okay, we just have to do it, right? Everyone kept repeating that sentiment, so we all have to freaking investigate. But we should probably do it as a group so no tampering goes down, right? They were using it as like a mantra to give themselves strength. But they're right, we just have to do this. No matter how much we don't want to, we have no choice. If that's what it takes to survive, then that's what we have to do. On top of that, there was something I needed to find out. I had to know why Sayaka had to die. Why she had to be the one. I'm terrified to find out, but still, I have to know. I don't know, probably because she's a weak, helpless, girly girl who's just going, but then again, that would put Chihiro in a position too, wouldn't it? Otherwise, I knew I'd never be able to accept her death. Which is why I don't have any choice. I have to do this. Should we stare at Junko's body? I gently placed my hand on Junko's lifeless body. Are you going to close her eyes for her? I touched her wrist to check for her pulse like they do in the movies and stuff, but why would- dude, she's super dead. She really is dead. If there wasn't anything else to say, she was gone. I don't know why you even bothered to check after those injuries and losing that much blood. Frankly, I'd be shocked if she did survive something like that. B's got a point. Huh? Hold on. Hold on! Wait a second. She's dead? Then that means...
What?
That means everything that's happened so far is real? It's not joke or whatever? Oh, it's really real. Hell no! So someone save me! Let me out of here! Hero, calm down. Somebody help me!
What's your problem?
You're just accepting that now? Yeah, she got a good point, Hero. Alright, let's see what all we have to investigate. We have Amanda back there. Yeah, I can't let anything distract me right now. Still, we can click on every button. Up, there's something blue over there. Is that a camera? I think that's a camera back there. Can't let anything distract me right now. Is that it then? Alright, we can talk to anybody we want to, I guess. Let's talk to Toko in the back first, maybe? Toko? Anything? She must be so shocked she can't even open her mouth to talk. Okay, Toko doesn't want to speak with us. Hifumi?
Consciousness has crashed. Restarting now. Please wait a moment.
Okay, so wait, can I not talk to anybody,
What
Chihiro?
should I do?
Someone got right in front of us. They... Aw, poor Chihiro. It's okay, little girl. It's fine. Sakura, we can't run away from the situation, so we have no choice but to move forward. Yep, that's a good point. Is this going to be just normal talking thing? That thing? Come on, man, let me out of here. Come on, someone let me out. Hero, calm down. You can handle this, bro. Mondo! Trying to click you, but it's hard. Is this really happening? Screw this piece of shit bear. I want to save Kyoko for last because I have a feeling that might trigger something. I hate this, but still, we don't have a choice. We have to figure out who did it, or else we'll all be dead. Exactly. Celeste, anything to say on the situation? So you finally noticed. Huh? Noticed what? I was looking through the Monokuma file we received, and I noticed something very obvious and very unusual. Huh? What are you talking about? Okay, maybe I should have saved Celeste for last. Go ahead, take a look. Notice anything interesting about where Sayaka died? She died in Makoto's dorm. Yeah, but oh shit, I told you guys this would make us look suspicious. Was she? She's right!
Then could it be?
All at once, everyone's gaze turned to me. It's not what you guys think, I swear. Hold on a second, you've got it all wrong. For just one night, I traded rooms with her. I did because she was afraid. You expect us to believe that? Just tell us the truth. The look in everyone's eyes had done a complete 180 from just a few minutes earlier. The feeling of suspicion and fear had returned. In other words, you think I did it? You bitch. You royal bitch. Alright, Bia? Come on, man. Just don't be a douche for once. We need to hurry up and find out who the culprit is. Yes, we do. And it's not me, I swear, guys. Taka? If we find out who did it, then the only person that dies. But if we find out who did it, then only that person dies. But if we get it wrong, then all the rest of us face execution. That's what that ridiculous school regulation said, right? So stupid! It is stupid. Leon! What up?
Are you serious?
So, we're really gonna try and find out who did it. Of course, why wouldn't we? Okay, Kyoko! Before we start searching for Sayaka's killer, we need to decide what to do about securing the crime scene. What do you mean? You're thinking of putting someone on guard duty so nobody can disturb the area, aren't you? After all, if the culprit decides to destroy the evidence, we're pretty much screwed.
Hey.
Good point. In that case, I don't mind doing it. I don't like having to think anyway. Oh no, I'll let you guys figure out who killed that chick.
But what if you're the killer? Okay, then we can let Mondo look after the scene, but what if he killed her?
Well, no, we can't just leave him there alone. We need two people, yeah, duos.
What?
What? Why the hell not?
Stop talking.
Isn't it obvious? If you were the culprit, what's the first thing you would do? By volunteering for guard duty, you're in the position to destroy all the evidence you want. What? Fuck you!
So then.
Fine then, I'll stay there on guard duty as well. That way there's no problem. Yeah, I'd like to see frickin' Mondo take her down.
Two-player co-op base defense with the two of them. With their stats, they're totally OP.
Oh, okay. Since we won't be able to help investigate, we're putting our faith in the rest of you.
But
I'm still pretty freaked out, but I'll try.
so then,
Are we all done talking? We need to begin our investigation soon. At this point, we should split up. We need to get to the bottom of this and find out who killed Sayaka. We'll have to collect clues from and form a foundation, then construct an argument to come to a final decision. If we get this wrong,
so,
well, do I really have to say any more?
actually,
I'd rather you didn't know.
goodbye.
Everyone pray for good luck. With that, Kyoko hurried out of the gym. I'll be going too. And just like Kyoko, he was gone before we realized it. Oh yeah, I'm on guard duty, huh? I'd better head to the scene of the crime. You should have gone first. Ah, that's right.
Hey, damn it.
Let me just say this right now. If whatever son of a bitch did this is here right now and they're thinking of destroying that evidence, they better not let me find them. I'll skip the trail and cave their goddamn skull in myself.
But then you'd be charged, Mondo.
I'm serious. I will fuck them up. Alright, Mondo. I have some faith in you. Letting his deadly words hang in there, he and Sakura ran off.
So,
But, I mean, we're not detectives or anything, you know? And we're gonna investigate a murder? How do we even do something like that?
anyway,
We don't really have to do anything in particular. We already know who could kill Sayaka. I didn't kill her, Toko. I freaking knew about romance novels. I gave you glasses. What are you implying?
this is
It
very
was you.
suspicious.
It wasn't me. Come on. I'm telling you, it wasn't me. Don't come any closer. Are you gonna kill me next? No, Togo. I was trying to be friends with you, Chica. Why?
Well, I guess it wouldn't hurt to give it a shot. It's not for sure that Makoto's guilty yet.
That's true. We may as well at least check just to check. Even if I wanted to, I couldn't help investigate.
Wait, why not?
I'm not good with blood. All it takes is one glimpse and I black out.
Oh, yeah?
Really? Okay, that's cool. Is it or is it suspicious? Does she not want to see the body of the person she killed? Did she kill Sayaka because I freaking, oh my god, what if that's what it was? What if I chose who killed Sayaka by freaking going on, like, free time with them? Oh, I would feel awful. Okay, well, whatever. I don't think anyone was expecting much from you anyway. Alright, I guess I better get going. Seriously, what if she just doesn't want to see the body that she killed? Well, wait! Don't go yet! You have to hear me out! But it was pointless. Everyone had already left. They've already decided that I killed, haven't they? And their parting looks at me still had still been filled with suspicion. Does everyone really think I'm the killer? But I'm so normal! How did it turn out like this? Seriously, they've got it all wrong. Why do they have to suspect me? Maybe it's because you shout things like, I have to get out of here! Or switch rooms with the girl you like in a crazy way. Yeah, you're a little creepy with her, dude. But whatever. I have to do something. Otherwise, everyone will.
Execution
Yep,
is
get us killed.
execution. Execution.
Okay.
Electric chair.
I get it, man. I get it. Okay, I can't let that happen. I can't let things turn out that way, out the way Monokuma wants. All I have to do is find out who really did it. Who really killed Sayaka. And we should be fine. Chihiro and Hiro, you guys stuck with us. Thank you. I guess I should look through the Monokuma file we got. The victim was Sayaka Maizono. The time of death was estimated to be around 1:30 a.m. The body was discovered in Makoto's room in the dormitory. All evidence suggests that the death took place in the bathroom. The cause of death was a stab wound to the abdomen. There was also an injury to her right wrist. Specifically, the wrist appears to have suffered a fracture. Okay, we have no choice but to push forward if we want to find out what happened. Somehow I have to find out the truth, so that we can all survive. And, for Sayaka, for her sake, I have to find out how she was killed. She was stabbed in the gut. Didn't you read the file? Monokuma file number 1 has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Truth bullets? What? What's this? Review evidence and witness accounts you've made a record of. Okay, this is... Alright, so that's just everything we just read, right? Okay, is there anything else that we can... Probably not. It's just the new regulation that's been added, right? Alright. Yeah, just... Okay. That's fine then. Hiro, have you calmed down yet, buddy? No way! I seriously don't want to die here. I'm begging you, God, Buddha, Mother Earth, God of Space, King Neptune, help me. I don't care who it is, just get me out of here. Hiro doesn't seem prepared to do any kind of investigating right now. Chihiro, are you in my corner? Aren't you going to help investigate, Chihiro? But I can't leave Junko here. I feel sorry for her. I have to stay with her. Are you going to try to move the body on your own, Chihiro? I mean, more power to you, but not much else. Can I look at the body some more? Is this going to do anything? Alright. Yep, we already know that. Okay, so... I guess we go investigate ourselves then. See what we can find. Let's see. We've already seen all this. Display case. Do we just go back to the room then? Like, what do we do here? First of all, I should head to the scene of the crime, my room. We won't make any progress without investigating there. Exactly! Back to home! So I head to my room where Sayaka's corpse still remained. Okay. Hello, Bondo, Sakura! I'm not suspicious at all! I better examine the state of my room a little closer. That might reveal something new. Okay, so we have the sword. It's clearly been used somehow. This is a replica sword I brought back for self-defense. Does this mean it was used to attack somehow? Wait, what if Sayaka used it to defend herself though? And plus, it's been taken out of its sheath. I hadn't actually looked at the blade itself till now. I shouldn't be surprised it's coated in gold too. On top of that, some of the gold coating has come off as parts of the blade and handle. On parts of the blade and handle. Yeah, the handles especially is missing a lot of coating, so somebody definitely used it. I mean, that's probably obvious from all the slash marks around the room, but... I don't know. I remember the coating sticks to you even if you just touch it a little bit, right? Ooh, nice, right? Okay, replica sword has been added to your truth bullets. Alright. This is the key. There's a key on the ground, has my name on it, so this must be my room key, if I remember correctly. Ah, that's right, we'll have to trade keys. When we switched rooms, we switched keys, too, so Sayaka would have had the key here in my room the entire time. But wait, if that's true then, how did the killer get into the room in the first place? Could Sayaka have forgotten to lock the door? No, that seems impossible, because she was so freaked out, I doubt she would have, So... Same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open the door for anyone. Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of switching? Yeah. Okay, after saying that, there's no way she would have forgotten to lock it or opened up for any reason. Well, maybe she dropped the key somewhere and someone else grabbed it or something. No, that's not possible either, because she wouldn't have left the room because it was nighttime. Sayaka was in here when we switched rooms. And with how scared she was, she wouldn't have gone walking around, so she couldn't possibly have dropped it. So how did the killer... Switching rooms has been added to the truth bullets. So the only thing that I can think of then is the toolkit. The toolkit is still inside the drawer. I don't see any evidence that it's been used at all, but each guy got a toolkit. Which makes sense, I guess. I mean, it's mine. I haven't opened it for any reason. I can't even imagine a situation where I need a toolkit like this.
Yo.
Yeah, seriously. Oh, Mondo. We ain't exactly in the mood to be building fucking furniture, right? So you haven't used yours either then? No, just me. Nobody's busted theirs out yet as far as I know. Actually, we were talking about it yesterday. None of the guy... Oh wait, was that Makoto or was that Mondo? I don't know, I saw the M and... none of the guys have opened their toolkits yet, because, like, why the hell would we? The toolkit has been added to the truth bullet section on your handbook. So... yeah, it has to have been a guy then, because the girls only have the sewing kits with the vitals, but the guys have the toolkits, and the toolkits can be used to probably, like, unscrew the locks and shit, so that's a possibility. The lint roller was used, wasn't it? Looking at the lint roller, it looks like there was less than there was before, yeah. Did Sayaka see how dirty my room was and decide to clean up a little? I highly doubt that. Okay, let's see what else we have to see. We have the scuff marks, we have our display case. The display the sword was on. Scuff marks? Well, not really scuff marks, more like scratches. There are scratches and gouges on the walls of my bed. Is that evidence of a struggle? No, it's just evidence that somebody was in the room. It looks like there must have been some kind of fight in my room. Damn it, I was right there in the other room. If only I heard something, but the rooms are soundproof.
Wait.
That would not have been possible, huh? Don't you remember? All of our rooms are completely soundproof. So something could happen in the room right next to you, and there's no way you could know. Perhaps this is another of Monokuma's strategies, creating an ideal setting for murder. Nice! Evidence of the struggle has been added to the section. What about our sheath? This is the replica sword I brought back for something, yeah. And plus, the sword's been taken out, so it's just the sheath, but... Huh? Oh, there's something wrong with the sheath. Okay, there's some scratches on the sheath. They must have been made with something sharp. So, like the knife? But how'd the sheath get scratched up in the first place? Even if someone used the sword during the struggle, it doesn't make sense that the sheath be damaged. I mean, if you're going to attack someone with a sword, the first thing you do is unsheath it. A heavy sheath like this would only get in the way. It could just slide off in the middle of the fight. That's a good point. So, yeah, so why are the scratches on the sheath? Okay, so the sheath is in our room and stuff, and we know that there was one other weapon used in the crime, and that was the knife. So if somebody got into her room, unlocked the door, and attacked her while she was in bed, she could have, I don't know, woken up before they stabbed her, or slashed at her, or whatever they did with the cuts on the thing. Rolled out of bed, dodged around them, got to here, and tried to use the sword for protection, and then unsheathed it? I don't know, but then who used the lint roller then? I don't know. Kyoko, what up? You see anything? Hey, Kyoko! I quietly called her name as she was investigating the area, but... she just ignoring us?
What are you doing? Isn't it obvious?
She's investigating the crime scene, right?
I'm searching.
Searching, yes, of course. She was down on her knees, carefully inspecting every inch of my room.
Use a contact or something?
Really, Makoto? Fucking really? I don't know what she was doing exactly, but she seems to be concentrating pretty hard on it. But a few seconds later, she suddenly stood up, straight up, and said,
Listen.
"Are you a clean freak? Huh? No, I don't think so, but why?" Nodding, she glanced around my room one more time.
See.
Interesting. What's interesting?
Hey.
Just as I suspected, there's something very unusual about your room. What is it? Do tell. Unusual? What do you mean? I've searched your floor from one corner to another, and I didn't find one single strand of hair. Really?
Indeed.
The lint roller! Not one hair from the victim, not one hair from you, even though you've been living in here. You know, now that you mention it, I noticed something while I was looking around before. It looked like the lint roller in my room had been used, but I never touched it. Could someone have used it? Very interesting. Your room didn't have a single hair in it, and someone used your lint roller without your knowledge. In other words, someone other than you came in and scrubbed your room clean. Was it Sayaka or the killer? That's the question, isn't it? Nice! Makoto's room cleanliness has been added to our truth bullets. Well then, Mondo, have you noticed anything? I guess I should ask anybody. You know, I realized something while I was on guard duty. The killer could have already destroyed some evidence, right? Before anyone found the body, I mean. There's a trash room here in the dorms, right? They could have tossed some stuff in there. Yeah, that's definitely possible.
You son of a bitch!
That dirty bastard! Anyone who raises their hand to a woman is scum that deserves death. That's what my brother taught me. So if you ever find that son of a bitch that did this, I'm gonna pound his goddamn face in. But what if it was a girl that did it? That'll get sorted out when the time comes. You threw him for a loop there. Sakura, what about you? Are you gonna punch on the girl? Sakura, do you think I'm guilty too? I try not to make assumptions like that. I simply don't know whether or not you did this. Whatever decision the rest of you come up with, I will follow your lead. I see. That's cool. Thanks, Sakura, for kind of believing in me. Scratches on the wall. Is that evidence of a struggle? Yes, it is. We've already seen all this. Oh, wait. Yeah, soundproof. We already know that. Okay, we already got all that, so I guess I don't have to check out those anymore. Should I look at my door at all? Okay, surveillance camera, maybe. And, oh yeah, my tablet thingy. Anything? Because I couldn't really look at it before. The notepad is still here, but I don't think that's relevant right now. Okay, we already looked for, the bed, maybe? I didn't check the bed. There are gouges in the bed like someone attacked it. What the hell happened here? Let's see. Okay, there's the monitor, but it's fine. I guess the only other thing to check is this in the bathroom. I should check the, okay. So, bathroom? No, I'm trying to see the, oh wait, what'd she say? Shit.
Hey.
Just as I suspected, there's something very unusual about your room. Oh well, I guess we'll go through it again. Yeah. We already know, it's super clean.
Nice.
Super cleanly. Got it. Yep, not a single hair. Yeah, I know. Super
Well.
clean. Okay, can we go in the bathroom now? Damn it. Oh, yeah. Okay, so I can. The bathroom. And on the other side of this door, Sayaka! Now with green instead of pink. No, I can't let it get to me. I can't afford to freeze up now. Forcing myself to push the panic down, I stepped into the bathroom. To stare at Saka's dead body some more. Looking at her made it painfully clear it wasn't a dream or an illusion. She had lost everything that made her her. Sayaka. All at once I was overcome with dizziness, nausea, and the urge to burst into tears. But I can't. I can't hesitate now. Why? Why did Sayaka have to die? I have to uncover the truth, but I have to find out what happened. I want to give up. I want to collapse, but that thought held me up and supported me. Alright, let's check out this dead body. Is there something wrong with her legs? Okay. Oh yeah, there's the 37. Or wait, there's more next to it. I looked past Sayaka and at the wall behind her. And there I saw... Oh, what? 11037. Okay, written in blood with the numbers 11037. Did Sayaka do this? There's something weird about those. One moment. Let me stare at this for a second. I don't know, there's something bothering me about the 7. It looks weird. Okay. Let's see. What else do we got? Let's use our vision. Oh, we can just look at those two things. I told myself I simply couldn't face what I saw. But now's not the time to think about that. I pulled out Monokuma's file to verify what it said about her body. Some sort of sharp object had been thrust into her stomach. That must have been the killing blow. But whatever they used to kill her, where'd they get it? That's definitely something I should look into later. According to the Makuma files, Sayaka's right wrist is broken. Hey, what's on the wrist? Her wrist does look swollen and bloody, that's for sure. But there's something sort of glittery there on her wrist too. Oh, from the sheath, right? Right there, where her wrist is all swollen, there's something glittery. That definitely concerns me. There's another thing that concerns me is... Huh? There's some blood on her left index finger, but that's it. So she wrote in her own blood, I think. Okay. The palms of both her hands are supposed to be spotless, so that's where the, 11037 thing came for. Palms of both her hands are totally spotless, so how come only her left finger? Okay, now that's something that's kind of weird. Because if she had the glitter from the gold on her wrist, that could mean that... Wait. That doesn't make any sense then. Because if she has the gold glitter on her wrist, then she wouldn't have been able to, like... So she couldn't have been the one that used the sword. Could she? Because that shit would be all over her hands. It's not like she'd be washing her hands or anything right now, and she has the... she still has the blood on her finger, and... That's weird. So the killer must have used the sword in our room. Then why even bring the knife if they had the sword, unless she disarmed them somehow? But no, then they would have gotten the knife back from her to stab her in her stomach. The stab wound in her stomach is what killed her, so when she broke her wrist, that must have happened earlier on. I mean, how would her wrist get broken after she'd already been killed? So it's very possible she broke her wrist during the struggle. The killer attacked Sayaka in the main room, which is when her wrist got broken. After that, the killer cornered her in the bathroom, where they inflicted the deadly wound. Yeah, see, that's the weird thing. Like, if they already had the knife, you would think that that would be the first thing that they attacked her with. But what if Sayaka had the knife? Because she was still looking for something to defend herself with. What if she found the knife somewhere herself and got with that first? But then, what would the killer have been trying to attack her with? They wouldn't have known about the sword in our room, would they? It's weird. Okay. Is there anything else? Yeah, there's shower. Okay, the water from the showers gets turned off at night, so they wouldn't have been able to wash any of this away anyway. Is that all I can find in here? I guess so. Leave the bathroom? Yes, indeed.
It would seem...
It looks like you found it, right, Makoto? The bloody numbers? That's most likely Sayaka's dying message, right? Yeah. I've never seen something written in blood before. It really was her final message. If she wrote it with life... it's as if she wrote it with life itself. Do you often talk like an aspiring poet? No, I'm actually very normal most of the time. But the numbers she wrote, what do they mean? 11037. I have no idea what that could possibly mean. The way she wrote the numbers make me think she wanted to use her body to block them. If she wrote them in that location while she was sitting the way we found her, it means she must have wrote them by turning her hand toward the wall. Okay, if you were to write something in that position, do you know what the result would be? The result? Think about it. You're not going to tell me? You need to uncover the mystery of this case yourself. Otherwise, the case will end and you'll remain unconvinced. I have no idea what you're trying to say, but it's obvious you're not going to tell me. Okay, a dying message has been added. Alright, let's think about this. Because she's saying if she wrote the position... if she wrote the numbers in that position... I'm going to be moving around a bit here. Give me a sec so I can try to get an idea. And she did it by turning her hand inward to the wall. Then she'd be looking down to her left while she was writing it. So that would be like she, oh my god! Oh my god! No fucking way. One moment. Oh shit, you could actually see the swipe too! Oh my god! They just gave us the answer. That's no fun! Well, that's no fucking fun. I thought it would be more... Okay, because look, if you had your back to the wall in the position that you were in, like Sayaka, you would be looking down to your left while you were writing it. And it would be too, like, weird twisting your arm and shoulder up to try and write, like, a 7 and a 3 and stuff. So you would be writing whatever you're trying to write upside down. So that 7 is actually an L. And that 3 is actually an E. And then the O is... 0 is an O, and then the 11 is actually an N. If you look really closely between the two of them, you can see the swipe mark that is supposed to be the connecting line in the end. And I thought the 7 looked really weird because, look, if you take like if you take some paint or some ink or something, and you're writing it, the biggest point is going to be where you start. So you're going to have like the biggest smudge mark, the biggest splash, and that's located at the bottom, and it swipes off towards the end at the top, which would be, you know, the bottom of the L. And it's like that for most of them, and including the O. The O kind of like starts and then finishes off in a swipe towards the top, so that's just further evidence that she's writing in a downward motion. That's cool. That's cool, but that was too quick. But wait, why the fuck would Leon kill her? Or is she trying to frame him? I don't know. We're going to find that out in the next episode because we are way out of time for this one. I just wanted to get all the investigating done. But looks like we still have some more stuff to investigate. And I guess we're going to find next time if it was actually Leon or not. That's fucking cool though. That's super cool. So until next time, you know, like and subscribe if you want to. And thank you for watching.